Do you like favorites videos? Well, good, because you're in luck. Hey girl, welcome back to my channel. It's Jensine. If you're new here, if you know that you're not subscribed, girl, smash that subscribe button, join the family. We are growing and growing every day, and I just want to say hey to all my subbies out there. You guys are amazing. So I'm going to be sharing my favorite makeup and hair products with you guys today. I feel like I've got a lot that tends to lean on the eyeshadow side, but we've got some interesting things to talk about. Now, typically I start with what I love, but I really wanted to talk about what I didn't like just a little bit. This first one, I know it's gonna surprise you. Don't hate me for it, but I have to be honest. I recently bought the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in the shade Mahogany. Now, packaging is amazing. When you open it up here, this is the shade here. And let me tell you why I don't like it. When you look at the shade, it's just too warm for my skin tone. I know, it sounds crazy, right? This is the deepest shade that they have, by the way. So if you are deeper than me, I don't know if it's gonna be that suitable. It might just be like a face powder for you. But let me show you what kind of bronzer I typically go with. I typically go with something like this, Mocha from It's My Ray Ray's palette. And I know it's looking really light on here, but look, I mean, this is how dark it gets for me. And when you look at the ABH one in comparison, it's really, really like red, warmy when you compare those two. When I tried it, honestly, and I mixed it with my other powders, like my Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 40, like these two are about the same shade, so they just blended in together. So it really didn't work for me. It did blend out nicely, I will say that, if you're interested in getting this, but the shade is just not my cup of tea, so it's gonna be going back to Sephora. The next one I wanna talk about is the Back Talk palette. This one I did not like at all. If you saw my review, then you know why. If not, then you can go ahead and watch that. I'll put it up in the info cards after this video is done. Now, I loved the cheek side, I'm gonna say. This is the mirror. It kind of just like pops out whenever you want it to. I don't like that, which makes it really easy to break. And I mean, this is like nice. It's not that bad. This is a nice blush that I use. These highlights are nice. They're nothing amazing, but you know, they're nice. But the eyeshadow portion is what I did not like. I have used other Urban Decay palettes that have a really amazing formula, and these just like fell flat. The pigment is not there. You have to use them wet, like your brush has to be soaking wet. They make your eyes look crepey if they're not on the super oily side. So yeah, just, I'm not a big fan at least. Okay, so now let's talk about some things that I loved. So if you haven't seen my little ponytail here, my little snatched ponytail, I have been actually rocking these for a little while, but I haven't actually filmed or photographed this little ponytail here, but I bought it from a site called wigs.com, and this is what it looks like in the package. I bought like a few of them. This is from Vivica A. Fox's hair collection, and they're really cheap. Well, not cheap, they're affordable. They're definitely like, I can't remember the price off the top of my head, but I will put it up here on the screen. But I love them. So it's a drawstring ponytail with connect along hair. So that way, if you happen to straighten your hair, if you happen to blow dry your hair and you have 4C hair, it's going to match the texture. Now, what I did here was I straightened it. So you can straighten it or you can wear it curly, but I wanted more of a silky texture to match what my hair currently looks like right now. And I tried to curl it, but this is my own fault. I kind of like suck at curling, so I have to get better. But if you know how to curl, then this shouldn't be a problem for you at all. Oh, and then the color I got here is 1B, but it's pretty nice. The shipping on that site, I will say, took a little bit longer than I wanted to for it to arrive, but after seeing the quality, I'm not mad at it. Okay, so next up we're gonna delve into some eyeshadow palettes. If you guys saw my Shop Hush video where I compared the Desert Dusk palette to the Athena palette, which was like very in-depth color comparison, shade comparison, and all that. You know what? I do love the Athena palette. I think it's a bomb. I'm very impressed with the quality of the shadows. And today I also used the Sahara palette. Same thing, I do love the quality. This is actually what I used for my eye look today. So the quality for like, I think this one's like 10 bucks or something. The quality is really bomb. And this one's like 12 bucks. So I definitely suggest if you are looking for a great performing eyeshadow palette, these are definitely the ones. And they also have a lot of other ones with really cool themes. I think they did an amazing job. So yeah, I love talking about affordable products because obviously I just know that's going to be more appealing to you guys because not everybody can afford a $40 eyeshadow palette. So I know, I get it, but these are really bomb. Check out their website if you haven't already. Sticking in the affordable area, we have the Profusion Cosmetics Mixed Metals Peach Palette. And these colors, guys, are just like right up my alley. I mean, like, how cute is this? So we've got shimmers. I did a whole video on this already, but I just love the colors. I think they're great for everyday wear. And even if you want to get a little bit creative with them, I think that the pigmentation is totally there. Definitely shows up on deeper skin tones as well. So I can only imagine, even if you're lighter than me, like fair, medium tone, these are gonna look amazing. I think you can get them at Target, and it also comes with a really nice, big, gigantic mirror. So it's gonna be really good for traveling. Yeah, I love it. Okay, so I gotta say, you guys, I'm a really big fan of the Tatcha primer, and it like kills me because I know it's $52, it's really expensive, but I like figure if you're gonna splurge on something, it should probably be for like your base, you know what I mean, for your face base. And I'm really impressed so far. Just to give you a little update on this one, I have still noticed a little bit of that like pilling that happens, but honestly, once you put on your foundation, it's gone. I don't know where it goes, it's gone. It doesn't stick around. It makes my pigment in my foundation look like show up more. It makes it look more full coverage. I've tested it on the eyes. It's really great primer for your eyes, no creasing whatsoever. So far I'm enjoying it, still testing it out, but I gotta say it's been treating me right so far. So I want to go back to some of the like eye category stuff. I like rediscovered in my collection this Ciate London Wonderland mascara, and I love when that happens, when you like stop using something for a little while and then you like rediscover it, you know what I mean? That's amazing, to me at least. And what I love about this is, first of all, I have short, stubbly little lashes, and I just love the applicator here. It is really nice, because the problem that I have with some of the lengthening mascaras is that sometimes they are too clumping, and also they can like bleed on my under eyes because my lashes are like so tiny. But what I love about this is it lengthens, but it doesn't clump, and it doesn't like have that weird bleeding on my under eyes effect, which I'm like, damn, like I need to use this more. Also, I really like the packaging of this. It just like feels like substantial. Like I can drop it. I'm a little clumsy, so you know, I could drop it and nothing's gonna happen. It's not gonna break. So if you watched my Pixie Beauty and Whaley collab video, you would have seen me talk about the liner that comes in the set. There's a palette, and then there's the liner. The palette is really good if you like everyday looks and you're not trying to get too complicated. But you know what? The liner has really grown on me. So I initially loved the Kohl liner here, which is really great for smudging your lower and your upper lash line. Super bomb. And the felt tip, I initially wasn't a fan, because if you look at it here, it's got a wonderful tip. I don't know if that's gonna show up. And you can really get it precise, which is absolutely important for me, because I have hooded eyes and I have like these folds in my eyes right where the wing tip goes. So I really need something super precise if I'm going to use a pen. The only thing was that it's a shiny black instead of a matte black, so that really bothered me. But I really like the shiny liner if you're going to do a like a look without eyeshadow, or just like one shade of eyeshadow just to, like, you know, pat something on there, and where the liner actually stands out. I feel like it doesn't look as nice when you put it on top of shimmer shades, but it is still really, really nice. Okay, so I'm a huge fan of MAC lip liners. If you guys see every nude look I create, I basically use my MAC Cosmetics chestnut liner, which is like a staple for me. But also one that I love and I lost like when I moved to the East Coast is this liner here called Night Moth, and it's like a deep red, like burgundy shade. Really, really like vampy. But let me tell you, girl, if you combine this with a red lipstick like I have on right now, it will look so sultry, so sexy. Like, you need this for any red lip combination that you're gonna do. What I'm wearing right now on my lips is the Night Moth, and then on the red part I have Anastasia Beverly Hills Seraphine liquid lipstick, and then at the parts where they blend in together, I just use my finger and I kind of like patted it in, you know? Every time I use this like combination, I'm just like, damn, like I look good. But yeah, so definitely invest in this if you have a lot of red lipsticks, but you want a way to like spice it up and try a different way of wearing them. Now, this wouldn't be a favorites video if I didn't talk about some honorable mentions. These are products that I've been wearing a lot more than just the past month. I really love my NARS Natural Radiant Foundation. I'm wearing it today. I just think it consistently looks amazing. And I also really love my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. This is the shade C13. It is the best affordable, like full coverage concealer that I've tried. A runner-up is also the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, but this one is like more matte, more full coverage, which I love because I got some dark circles, honey, and I don't want them coming through. The next one here is the Maybelline Fit Me. I actually use two powders. This one right here is the shade 40, and I also use the shade 35. They're both really, really good. Like I've said in previous videos, are excellent dupes for the Lancome Translucents because they really, really kind of like create extra color dimension without looking cakey. They don't necessarily, on my skin at least, prevent you from getting oily, but they will give you a more like diffused look on the face. Like if you want to like deepen some of the shadows, bronze it up, highlight some areas with those powders, they are really, really, really great. So I asked you guys on Instagram if you wanted to see me do a YouTube live stream. I'm thinking about like a PR unboxing, and you guys said that you'd be down with it. So I'm going to do one this Sunday, April 1st, if you're watching this when this comes out. And be sure to make sure you have your notifications turned on my channel so that you'll get that little bell ring when I do go live. Now, if you want to watch other favorites videos from me, don't forget to check out this video right over here and subscribe if you're still around and you're not. And don't forget that I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!